You got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that, give me that, give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar, just my kind of heat. Ooh, that sugar, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Ooh, that sugar. My internet girlfriend is all that I want. Was looking down when I found you. Think I'm about to fall in deep. Definitely out of my league, but think I could be just what you need. You seem like a quality person, yeah, and I know you'd feel the same. No, it might not ever work out, but I might get carried away, yeah. I've been there before and I know how it ends. But then again, my internet girlfriend is all that I want. She's tripping my heartbeat and it's leading me on. Took a shot now thinking you'd be the one in my arms, but I'll never deserve it, 'cause she's just too perfect. Got that heat like Tennessee. I just wanna get to know you. I'm kinda sick of looking through the screen. Don't wanna be alone summer nights, staring at all of the pictures, yeah, that I wasn't there to take. Wishing we could be together, and it's messing with my brain, yeah. I said I was never gonna do this again, but then again, my internet girlfriend is all that I want. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Between me and you, there's an ocean between our love. If I'm telling the truth, what am I to say?
Oh, hello, chat. Didn't see you there.
Heads or tails, call it now.
It was tails.
Oh.
Welcome to Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv stream where your brilliant ideas go into our unfiltered minds and produce physical actions. Thank you all for being here. We're glad to have each and every one of you. But of course we cannot do it alone, so allow me to welcome the rest of tonight's lovely ensemble. First and foremost, if they trip in the woods and no one's around to hear, does it still hurt? It's Alex.
The answer is yes. Oh.
Color me, thanks for the subscription. Glad to have you here as well. Up next, if you scream in space, does anyone hear it? It's Max.
Oh, what's that? Oh, someone's on Mars and they're not having a good time.
Up next, an individual who can't hear themselves when they record their own voice. It's Dan.
I've blocked it out for survival instinct reasons.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
What could you possibly need to survive? I don't know that.
If you guys have listened to me, if I had to listen to me all the time,
Oh boy.
Valid. And then finally, to prove that we do in fact have more friends, please welcome a very special guest for tonight, Marley! Thank you for being here, Marley. Greatly appreciated.
Glad to be here.
Awesome, awesome. Well, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Our first game this evening is Double Blind Freeze. Alex, if you could head on over and hit the button.
Okay.
We're gonna need some words. So go ahead and give us a word to go ahead and get started. Any word you fancy.
Plastic, thanks for the song.
Hey, plastic? Appreciate it.
Hit the button, Alex.
So I hit it now?
Yeah, hit it
Okay.
over.
Well,
to
hit the
yourself.
2 button.
Hit it to yourself.
Hit the 2 button.
Oh yeah, he just kept
2
it.
button.
He kept. Okay, Alex
All
is gonna
right.
sit
What?
over there. No, it's fine, Alex. Don't worry.
You
Oh,
know
there-
what? This? You want me to do this? What do you want from me? You just said hit the button. I'm pressing the buttons. Hey guys.
Pick a damn word, Alex.
Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Anyways, a word. Thank you for putting words in chat.
I think me and Dan.
Let's get a word. Do I need to explain the game? I'll explain the game while you're putting words in. There's going to be a scene with 2 people, and then at some point I'm going to yell freeze, and those 2 people are going to freeze in their position, and then the other 2 people are going to take that physical position and start a new scene with that physical position that they started with. Okay.
Nice explanation, Alex.
Hey, thanks. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go with. Okay, let's go with Color Me Happy's suggestion of slug. Slug. And double blind freeze. Okay.
Oh, wake up, Jeremy. Well, Jeremy, we have slug prom today. Jeremy,
What?
come on.
Oh, I accidentally asked 2 slugs to the slug prom.
Oh God!
Oh.
But which tux are you gonna wear?
Freeze.
Dance, my puppet, dance! Ooh! I'm going to be king of the talent show! Whoa!
With that act,
Whoa! I didn't realize I'd built a ventriloquist! Speak, my puppet, speak!
hello.
Freeze.
And then when the campers are like that's when you go down at them,
But
okay?
why can't I just sit here and eat this jar of honey?
Okay,
Freeze.
Mike?
All right. Cut the red wire.
You didn't sound very confident in that choice!
Now's a bad time to tell you I'm colorblind.
Oh, jeez! Okay, we can get rid of this thing.
Okay,
Freeze.
Why did you tell me to help you out with this, Atlas? I fucking hate carrying
Look,
letters.
okay. Ready? Okay, you take it for 5 minutes,
Okay.
and I swear,
Oh, God.
there you go. Whoo, that
Freeze.
feels.
I feel the power of the sun. It's coming into us. Oh, I'm stealing it from you!
Oh no!
Oh, I'm getting stronger by the minute! Oh!
They don't have enough horizontal pushing workouts.
Well, you know what I can do? I can just stand on the wall. And then when I do my curls, it is
Freeze.
I hate you. Get the tree, flying along. Every way you've got the song. Jabop-a-doo, 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 and go in the circle, round the tree. Here we go, round the tree. Let them show, round the tree.
Paper! Make the paper!
Oh!
See?
Oh,
yes. That's that classic woodcutting chant.
Oh boy, I was so sure you were going to lunge into educational rap with that scatting that was happening.
It's a ye old scat.
Ah,
Remember,
Great.
chat, it's always scat, then
It's
clap.
You saw that, right? It sparked and then it didn't light.
Prophecy shall be fulfilled.
Nice to see everybody in chat. How's it going, everybody?
Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Welcome, welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy to have all of you
Yeah.
here for the work.
Every time. He does it every time.
Is that your drinking
Uh-huh.
It.
Just like
we're
the
all.
carcinogens, I guess.
Yes.
We stopped
I
questioning
built
things.
different. It's okay.
Still
Still
wrong.
Tonka tough.
Oh, that's a merch. That's a merch.
I'm built Tonka tough. That's pretty good.
Sounds like a cease and desist waiting.
Amazing, amazing. Yeah.
Anything interesting happened this week?
Alex.
What?
Alex.
What?
Alex.
Care to talk about anything new in your life?
Yeah. So the TTRPG company Paizo actually just formed a union and unionized.
Oh, well, good for them.
That's
honestly.
awesome.
Solidarity.
So that that
That's
hopefully will
the
become more
interesting
widespread in. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, great.
Paizo is one step ahead of us.
Oh,
There's nothing
just-
afoot that we need to address.
You're definitely tiptoeing around the issue.
Yeah.
So they've dipped their toe into collective power. I'd like to see them go all the way.
What? Calm down.
Maybe
We're
we
putting
should
him
put
on his
ourselves.
heels here.
Well, we should put ourselves in their shoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop flip flopping and just tell us.
I broke my toe. Yeah,
Show 'em.
it's broke.
Show them.
Also, thank you for the 9 months.
Oh,
MS Grace.
MS Grace.
It's a baby!
Hey.
What's up, baby?
We got a baby.
I don't know why you guys put an R into that name because there definitely isn't one.
MS Grace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that.
Yeah, Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Grace.
no. Mrs. Gaze.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
the
Gates
arms
is my father. Oh, amazing.
How'd you break your toe?
I kicked a helmet.
What
It
were
was
you doing?
on the set
What
of
did
Lord
that-
of the Rings.
Ah.
And my character was supposed to be very passionately upset at this given situation.
And you improv the rest of the
And
shot.
I improvised the rest of the shot. It stayed in the movie. You can see it in the movie. But now it's a little fun fact that I broke my
Weren't
toe.
they like taking the hobbits to Isengard or something?
At some point, yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Crash.
How far did the helmet go?
It went pretty far. It went like off screen at least.
2 points.
Amazing.
Great.
So no, I'm just kidding. That was friend of the show and recurring bit Viggo Mortensen that did that.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's jump into our next game.
Yeah.
This is a brand new game called Fortunately, Unfortunately. This is for all 4 of these lovely
It
games.
is.
So the way that this game works is a brand new game called Fortunately, Unfortunately. So Dan realized that he can create random actions, and as a result, now we've come up with a host of new random games. The way this game works is we're going to tell a simple story inspired by a word. So chat, go ahead and start putting words in the chat now. Give me a word that you think would be a weird noun to show up in the title of the story. So go ahead and give me a noun now. And the way this game works is I'm going to hit a button and they're going to start telling a story. Now, they won't know who's going to start the story until their face pops up. So they're going to be just as surprised as you are when it comes up. And I have no control over whose face pops up. It's entirely random. The other random element to it is it's going to either show up as fortunately or unfortunately. And they'll have to just continue the story on from there. So they won't know where the story is going. It's a good fun. And we'll go ahead and go for it. Yeah. Let me see some of these nouns that are coming in here. I see. A lot of names. All right. I guess I didn't specify proper versus improv. That was on me. Good shout. All right. Yeah, you know what? Why not? This is a story. Hey, Slim Thick. This is a story about a grasshopper. A story about a grasshopper. And we'll go ahead and start now.
Our story begins in a very big grassy field with just acres and acres of grass.
Unfortunately, that grass was on fire.
And unfortunately, all of the ants that lived in that grassy field were not able to make it out of the fire in time.
Fortunately, there was a grasshopper who was also a firefighter and was ready to go to work.
Unfortunately, all of the funding for the firefighting station was not there over the past years and it had to close down.
Unfortunately, it's been a really dry season, and so the field just lit up like that.
Unfortunately, the fire was quickly spreading to the surrounding forests.
Unfortunately, there wasn't nary a cloud in the sky to rain, and the fire went unattended for a while.
Unfortunately, this field was in the middle of Kansas, and there were no bodies of water nearby either.
Fortunately, the tornado nearby blew out the fire.
And fortunately, some of the bugs, such as the grasshopper, were able to survive the tornado.
And fortunately, the tornado lifted them up in the air and they landed on a new utopia that was not destroyed by fire.
Unfortunately, that utopia was run by a dictator.
Unfortunately, that dictator bug didn't like grasshoppers.
Unfortunately, the grasshopper, even with all of his hard work, was put to death.
Unfortunately, his head rolled in front of his children.
Unfortunately, his children grew up to be anti-heroes with poor morality.
Unfortunately, anti-heroes with poor morality often are just villains, and that's what they were.
Unfortunately, they grew up to be their own dictators and do the same what happened to their father to other groups.
Fortunately, they now knew to just hang people instead of behead them.
Fortunately, the rope was made out of grass, and it was so poorly made that no one actually died from it.
Fortunately, the ants were able to repopulate in this new utopia, and soon were just as populous as ever.
See. What a wild. I mean, I guess it's 50-50, but that was like head, tail.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was brutal. You guys had to really keep pushing on that
Yeah.
one.
It just had to get worse and worse and worse.
So much worse.
We went so low that even coming up didn't really feel like it was much of a climb.
God, yeah, after so many unfortunately's, you gotta just be like, and everyone died.
Fortunately, everyone's dead.
Fortunately, they're not suffering anything.
Oh boy.
Wow.
You said grasshopper, and I was like, don't do Bug's Life. Don't do Bug's Life. Like,
That can breathe!
hey, tier 3!
Whoa! Why would you do that?
19 months! Oh my
That's one more
goodness.
tear that I'm shedding of happiness.
Oh.
Open your third eye. Shed that third tear.
I only cry for my third eye.
Now that's
Real men
merch.
only cry with their third eye.
That's some good merch.
Speaking of merch,
That's some good merch. Yeah, let's show this
This one
merch.
just kind of speaks for itself. I don't really feel like I need to do
Let's
too much.
let's show it.
My new aesthetic is copyright image and random quote, as you can see here. CrossFit is a lifestyle with the green M&M. The only M&M who I don't think is evil.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Well, I want
She's
to.
a victim of circumstance. One of the
Why do you think the others are evil? Because of the horrible, unspeakable things they do to Orange M&M?
No.
Have you ever noticed anytime there's a new flavor of M&M where they stuff something into an M&M, it's always orange?
That's true.
They're
no.
always shoving shit into orange.
How do you know it's not consensual?
Because have you seen the commercials? Orange is so not okay with it.
Oh no!
They usually whip out an X-ray and Orange is like, whoa!
Yeah. Or they're like at a business meeting and they're like, we gotta shove this stuff into one of us. And then Orange walks in, he's like, hey guys, what's up? And they all look at him, he's like, no, please. Not again.
I don't mind being filled with peanut butter. I'm just saying it's not all bad.
Put it on your gravestone.
Yeah.
Didn't mind being filled with.
Put it on your DNR.
It says we can take his organs, but we do have to fill them with peanut butter.
What's this new embalming process? I'm not sure if this will really preserve anything.
Got liver in my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter in my liver.
Oh, amazing. Truly phenomenal. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Marley.
Yes,
Thanks for
welcome.
coming.
What's the greatest one fun fact about yourself?
Oh.
It has to be the greatest. If you give the second greatest, we'll know.
Okay, so the greatest fun fact is that I grew up on the Eiffel Tower.
Whoa!
That's a fun fact.
Did any of it go off the side of the Eiffel Tower?
Or were you on the bottom?
Wait,
I was
were you
on
on
the
the
bottom.
bottom?
Oh.
It kind of
okay,
was
okay.
into a bush at
Oh,
the
okay.
feet.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
But
It
still.
sounds way better when I don't extrapolate.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Still, I mean, you still got to throw up on an
On
international landmark.
International landmark.
Yeah.
Not many people can say that.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do everyone?
I was gonna say, first one off the bucket
Okay,
list.
great.
All of the modern wonders of the world. I've puked on every modern wonder of the world.
Honestly, that's a pretty good fun.
That's a really good goal.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's like, hey guys, I showed up. I'm at the Eiffel Tower. I got this bucket of fried chicken. I'm gonna keep eating till it happens.
Oh no!
Isn't the Arc de Triomphe another one of them? Like you could just kill two birds in
yeah.
one stone.
I mean,
Is it?
it's not like one of the 7 wonders by any means.
Oh.
But it is a beautiful landmark.
Also, the Eiffel Tower isn't also one of the 7 wonders either, I don't think.
Hmm.
Although, to be fair, that list is kind of a moving target.
Yeah.
It does change
It's like
depending on who wants to do
pyramids.
it.
Yeah.
Why did they
Other
decide?
stuff.
When are they gonna turn into a top 10?
One
Watch Mojo's top 10 wonders of the world.
honorable mentions include.
Space Needle.
Uh-oh. You really hit the exact pitch of that one
Yeah.
female announcer.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Oh yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm not convinced you're not her.
I've never seen Marley and the Watch Mojo lady in the same room.
I'll never tell.
Wow. What if that was your superpower? You just had an encyclopedic knowledge of all the Watch Mojo countdown lists. So you're like kind of casually fun at parties, and that's about
Right.
it.
As long as you can figure out a way to apply that knowledge without directly referencing the Watch Mojo video
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
the listicle itself, I think you could
Yeah,
could
like-
really
No,
use that to
you
You
it.
know
The
what's a
Riddler's
top
there,
10?
And he's like, "Move over, Batman. I got this. Watch Mojo."
But you have to include your citation if anyone's gonna take you seriously.
MLA format?
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not so sure that anybody here doesn't have that superpower. Because we bring up the Watch Mojo top 10s all the time.
We do?
Do we?
List our top
The
10
top
times.
10
we've done
times Show and Tell mentioned top 10 Watch Mojo. Coming up next.
My point is like I stopped investing in the Watch Mojo universe when they became way too self-aware. When they started doing top 10, like Watch Mojos, and I was like, they've become aware. We have to end this.
Yeah.
Can't
Did
happen.
they actually do like top 10
Oh, yeah.
Watch Mojos?
Yeah.
I'm only gonna be scared when they start doing the top 10s of their top 10s. That's where I'm gonna be like,
Their only limitation is when they've made enough of them that
Yeah.
they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
once they make 11,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
then we know it's coming. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's
no.
the doomsday. It's the Mayan calendar of the modern age.
Yeah.
It's the 10th reaction. I did watch a guy. There's a really popular board game YouTube channel called Dice Tower, and yeah, Dice Tower's great.
Cool.
they did a video a long time ago when they're like the main boss, a guy named Tom, was out, and they did a review because they got famous doing top 10 reviews of board games, and they made one called Top 10 Reasons Tom is Wrong, and they just talk about all of Tom's favorite games and why they're all garbage. And then Tom did a video where he reacts to Tom is Wrong, and then one of the guys in the original video, Z, reacts to Tom reacting to Tom. And I was like so many layers deep, I was like, I've got to stop watching this.
The Ouroboros of reaction videos.
All right, we'll go ahead and move on to our next game, which is a game called Onion. It's a game called Onion. So it's fine. You're gonna crush it.
Yeah.
You got this.
It's for cheesy.
It's for cheesy. Baby game for babies. So the way this game works is we're gonna start the scene off with one person. That'll be Dan in this case. Yep. So we're gonna start the scene off. You told me it was easy,
News
Dan.
today.
Baby game for babies.
Baby game for
Baby
babies.
So we're gonna start this game off with a one-person scene, and we'll get a word from chat. So chat, go ahead and give us a little location for this one. Give us a location that's fun in winter. That's your challenge. Give us a fun winter location.
Alright.
And the way this game works is we'll start off with Dan. He's going to do a one-person scene, and then someone else will jump in, and it'll become a different two-person scene. And then we'll jump in again to 3, and all the way to 4, and then I'll jump in. It'll be a 5-person scene. And then we'll all find a reason to leave in the reverse order that we came in. So I'll leave, and whoever was 4th, 3rd, that kind of thing. And then we'll go back to those original scenes. The reason it's called Onion is because it's like layers. You peel them back and you put them together. And that's
what you do with onions.
That's what you do with
You
them.
peel them apart and then you put them back together.
Yeah. Wow, these are some
Chicken itza.
Nice.
Got them.
You've never had a chicken itza?
I can't say I have.
Yeah, Dan, this scene takes place in a blanket fort.
And stab! Alright, I think it's dead.
Oh, you're so strong for killing my vampire boyfriend.
Yeah, you know, hey, when I see a vampire, there's one thing I do, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing you're not a vampire, right?
Of course not.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And
All right, Tug, come on, Tug.
nice try, puny.
You've won once again. Here is your trophy.
Oh, yes. I'm the winner, and this guy lost.
2 points!
Oh my god, I got it. Ready. Oh no.
Guys, I don't want to be the hoop anymore.
Hold your arms out straight.
You're the
You're the tallest!
There you go. But make a hoop.
I want to play basketball too.
We gonna go? Get him, we got him. We're back on.
Go.
All right, we're playing soccer, so be the goal.
Yeah, it's time to be the net!
All right,
Ready?
everyone kick.
Ow, I don't like this game. I hate it even more.
I'm telling Mom!
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah.
You're so good at tug of war.
Yes. Ow.
You think you can win?
Ow, you guys. Ow, my shins.
Where are you taking me?
Look, dear. We've been married for how long?
Well, it's been 5 years to the day when you killed my vampire boyfriend.
That's right. I knew this whole time you were a vampire. I didn't know how to say that I don't care. But I am a vampire myself, and I've been along far longer, and now I'm dying. Goodbye!
Oh my gosh. Mom, you gotta come read this Cosmopolitan!
Scene. Oh, little Dan builds a blanket fort to read Cosmo.
Who let Dan read Cosmo? Mom, come check out these sex tips!
There's 72 of them!
You're not gonna believe what 37 is!
Those video games are too violent. I'm just giving Dan the Cosmo.
Mom, there's one on Meghan Merkel again.
Oh, I love her!
Alex, did I dive directly onto your toe?
No, you missed it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
because I really thought I did.
One
He
time,
broke his other toe.
When Dylan says we were kicking the injured person.
One time, I had, this must have been 8th grade. I broke my arm, and this girl, a classmate, bumped into it, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." But it was a very minor break, but I still had to get the full cast thing. And I was like, "Oh, no worries, it doesn't hurt at all." And she's like, "Really? I'm so sorry." I was like, "Oh yeah," and I just slams it on a table because it was in a cast. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh!" And I was like, "Yeah, your bump was nothing."
Oh, like one of those science tables that are really
Yeah, you know exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And then they went boing.
Yeah, the one with the black top.
Yeah.
That you draw the eraser pencil marks with.
Exactly. And I was just
we
like,
all
"It's
know.
fine."
What if it just
You cracked the table in two.
Oh, I meant the cast, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the table as well.
You realize you're super. You're
I work here.
You show
Invincible?
up, you're like, "Doc, give me more casts." It's like, what? It's like, cast me all.
Iron Man, but it's just cast.
You just walk into a room, just through a wall, and just here I am.
You
Oh,
better
yeah.
man.
I might not be able to bend my legs, but that doesn't mean I'm not a superhero too.
Really changed your perspective on that one SpongeBob character.
Uh-huh.
My leg!
Wow.
I mean, they say your bones get stronger every time you break them.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
You know what they say? You gotta break a few bones to make a superhero.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. If I saw that in a Marvel movie, I'd be like, "All right, that's
All right.
clever enough."
I was kind of hoping the phrase Dan was going for was you gotta break a few bones to make an offense.
Yeah.
That works good.
Just
And then he said soup, and I was like, soup? Okay, that's a new one.
break a few bones to make a soup.
It's fun because you need bones to make stock. So it's
Yeah,
accurate.
true.
Oh.
Is turtle soup in the shell?
Don't think it has to be.
I don't
I think it's a choice.
Okay.
I think it's like the pineapple mojitos or whatever, where they pour them into a hollowed out pineapple.
Right.
You don't need to,
Are there
but
any-
the
yeah.
presentation is
Has
nice.
anyone ever put a turtle soup in a pineapple?
Has anybody ever put a pineapple mojito in a turtle?
Now we're talking.
Cooking with gas here, guys.
Yeah. I could have a long conversation with you about an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where they go inside of a turtle shell, but we don't need to get into that whirlwind.
Sure, it was horribly inaccurate.
I mean, it was a psychic
Scientifically.
power, so yeah.
Do they shrink down like Miss Frizzle?
They do, yes. They do. Yeah, I really feel like we were a lot less shrinking and going inside the human body than early cartoons prepared us for.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I was so ready for it.
Yeah.
It must have been something where it started in the 60s and then the animators grew up on it, and then in early 2000s they were like, "Oh, now we have to teach all these children about this very important issue."
But then they still tried to educate the adults with a few Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and other stuff.
I think there was a movie in the 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
Where they
the original
they
one.
shrunk down into a little submarine.
I think I saw it
went
with my
like this.
dad when I was a kid. Yeah.
There's a really
Yeah.
cool episode of Doctor Who where they do that, but they go inside a Dalek, which is mostly machine,
Uh-huh.
but has a couple bio components to it, and it's cool because it's mostly machine, the veins of it are essentially giant air ducts, and there's a lot of cool hallways, but it's inside a body still. So that's pretty fun.
They definitely reused sets from the TARDIS for that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fantastic Voyage, late 60s. There we go.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, John Galt.
Johnny Galt.
And Crabstar. Crabstar also called out Fantastic Voyage.
It's a very smart chat.
Krabby
Yeah,
Star.
good job, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Gold stars to be had, left and right.
How are the kids?
How are the
The
kids?
sub kids.
Oh, our
The baby.
Ah,
Yeah, they
right.
had-
Yeah,
yeah,
the sub-
I
yeah,
imagine
the
if a lot of them are
subscriber
9
children.
months, they're pretty
Some
Onerous.
people have had 2 kids with us.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Not twins either.
no.
damn. Are you proud?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
very proud.
I
I'm
wonder-
proud of what you've done.
We have a lot of illegitimate children.
How many babies do we have?
Would a 9-month tier 2 subscription be twins, and then like tier 3
Oh.
would be triplets?
I guess.
Well, we haven't even factored in all the baker's babies yet, which are just a baby by 10 months instead of 9 months.
Yeah, Baker's babies.
Because we've realized that you can just add bakers to anything to be +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
if you're playing.
This is my baker's wedding date.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That's for sure a good thing.
So, an invite with a +1 is just a baker's invite.
It's a baker's invite.
Yeah.
It is.
Did you get a normal invite or the baker's
Yeah,
invite?
exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep.
Oh, I wasn't cool enough to get a baker's invite.
No.
I
Not
said you
close
only get a
enough.
baker's invite if you've been dating for a year,
Oh.
a baker's year.
Baker's year.
This is just 2?
Which is 2
No,
years.
no, it's 13
1.
months.
Yeah, it's 13 months.
right.
Or is it
More than a year.
366 days?
Wow.
What is the one that you're adding on
What's
to
the
the
baker
year?
modified?
525,000.
600
Considering-
And 1 minute.
Considering-
I feel like with the bakers, you always go whatever the next most like common
Sure.
Denomination
is, you
Uh-huh.
go with that. So with a year, you would
Maybe
do
a
a
month.
month.
Okay.
Or
What
like
about,
You
I
wouldn't do
would
another
say-
year? Because like if you had a baker's dozen rolls, you wouldn't have like a different roll as your 13th one.
That's a good point.
I would say with months, or with a year, it makes sense that it would be months because a baker's dozen is
12. Yeah, I guess
yeah,
12.
you're adding 1.
That's
12th.
like, that's the
thing.
one measurement that probably just fits
Fits
the
the
baker
best.
analogy.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
adding
it's so
12,
interesting.
I feel like
that
we
works.
we need to come up
Improv?
with. Yeah, well, that. But before
Not
we
yet,
get to
though.
that,
What?
I feel like we need to figure out what the inverse is of that, though. Like, is it like
and
a,
11.
Like one less than the
yeah,
total.
like a
it's
butcher's
definitely
ear.
a cobbler's
Butcher-
year.
I just said cobbler. It's cobbler.
Cobbler?
Cobbler.
That makes sense.
So a butcher's baby is 8 months.
It's not a
No,
butcher.
it's a
No,
Not
it's
a
a
butcher.
cobbler's baby.
It's a cobbler's
Not a
baby.
butcher's
Cobbler's
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the cobbler's kids go without.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
That's what we all know.
We all
And
know
a
this.
cobbler's dozen is, you got one less.
It's
skill.
11 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no one likes cobblers.
No, everyone hates them.
No one wants to give cobblers what they are owed.
Exactly.
So-
So you get one less.
Yeah.
All right.
What about
Stay
the
tuned
time
for
travel?
where we remake math.
One terrible
A baker's
culture
foot.
analogy at a time.
All right. A baker's foot.
Oh, that's another one that has 12, and it would be 13.
Levy toes. Baker's toes. A baker's foot is a
You're
third
thinking
one.
of the wrong kind of foot.
Oh, yes.
I'm thinking empirically.
Well, enjoy the metric system, you nerd. All right, we're gonna move on to our.
Sorry, keep going.
We're gonna move on to our next game, which is a game called Mime to 5.
Oh!
New
New
game! New game! Who dis? This is a game for Alex and me. So I'm gonna head on over.
And I'm gonna stay right here.
Ditto.
Okay. Oh yeah. Alex is putting his earphones in because he cannot hear the suggestion. Why? Because it's a guessing game. This is a guessing game where Dom is going to be pantomiming a complex action with 3 stages. The action, Alex, are you all? He's good. He's all done. Yeah. See, he's jamming.
He's got Ozzy, we're good.
There's going to be 3 stages. 1 is going to be an action. Number 2 is going to be a person that it's happening with, and 3 is going to be in the location. So kind of similar to like what we get for like inspection or
Investigate.
investigation. is better.
Interrogation.
Interrogation. Okay. You also got
Inspection.
it. You know our game inspection.
You guys get a B.
Okay. So what we're gonna
Why
need
don't we have a
is
game called House Inspection? This
yeah.
this seems obvious. Why have we not?
Or
thought
Home
of it?
Inspector?
We're-
Inspector Gadget?
All right.
We're gonna need an action, a person, and a location. So start putting any of those 3 things in chat. Actions could be like any specific thing, like assembling Legos, or flossing your teeth, or anything really specific. Like
Or-
riding a roller coaster.
Or doing a disco dance.
Baking a pie.
Yeah, baking a pie.
Swimming backstroke only.
Yeah, swinging backstroke only. Okay, let's see.
The only real stroke, am I right? Is that a poor opinion?
No, that's great. It's good
Everyone
stuff.
here agrees the backstroke is the best stroke?
Dissembling a Furby is so specific. Let's see.
Clay was fantastic in Paris.
Oh my goodness, Gumboots, you just went for the whole.
One for the whole thing. Changing a diaper seems pretty good.
Okay, hang gliding. I think hang gliding is
Alright,
great.
okay.
I think hang gliding is great.
Alright.
Now we're gonna need a person. It could be real or fictional, famous or infamous, loved or unloved. Yeah.
Or they don't care about them at all.
Yes, or indifferent.
The worst. Yeah.
Loved or indifferent.
Ambivalent.
Ambivalent. That's the one. Betty White. Yeah, that's a great one.
Yes.
Betty White.
Anyway.
Yeah, Dom hates it. Dom hates it. Okay, now we need a location. So Dom's trying to figure out how to do this.
They're at love.
Yeah, any location as specific as possible is better.
Mm-hmm. This is where it's gotta be hard.
This is where it's hard.
Yeah, this is where it gets hard. Betty White, easy.
Could be like what's the love boat, like the rides, the like couple rides?
Oh,
Tunnel
yeah,
of
the
Love.
Tunnel of
Oh,
Love, that's
Tunnel
it.
of Love, yeah. I like how there's like a whole set. Like there's a genre of rides that's just called Tunnel of Love.
Mm-hmm.
Or is there like one famous one?
I think there's one famous one and a lot of intellectual
rip-offs.
property
I
infringement.
see.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a theme of a log ride. Is
Yeah.
what it is. That's what it is.
A log ride where you make out.
Lake
It's every
Erie?
log ride if you're doing it right.
You get
I'm
arrested
not
if
drinking
you,
until this is
you
over.
get arrested if you make out on a different log ride.
Excuse me?
They reinforce that. Yeah, you can only make out on the Tunnel of Love.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sure.
Good bit.
It's not a bit.
Are you talking
I have
about?
arrest warrants to prove.
Are you talking about the mouse?
Yeah.
The beach on the North Sea of Denmark? No, a little bit too specific. Okay, we're gonna do Lake Erie.
Sure.
Okay, so to reiterate, it is going to be
Hang gliding.
hang gliding with Betty White on Lake Erie.
Alright.
Okay? Boink, boink, boink. Dom is, you'll catch on real quick.
Yeah,
Dom, you're
okay.
gonna do great.
This is gonna be hard.
Okay, and go ahead.
Go by.
Freeze, Alex. What are you doing?
Oh shit! What was the first thing? Hang gliding with Betty White at Lake Erie. Oh my god!
Come over here.
Good job! Oh my goodness.
I'm exhausted just watching that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You said it was hard. Come on, that was easy.
How long we spent on Betty White?
Oh my god!
I didn't
Gold.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I got that you were doing gold, and I got that you were doing girl, but it took me forever to figure. Oh, Golden Girls, like Betty White, Golden
For
Girls.
some reason, when you start doing that, I was like, yes, we all know, national treasure. Anyway, I'm like, this is a weird
You know what? You know what would have given it to me right away, actually, and this is just how my brain works, is if you would have done the Snickers commercial where Betty White is playing football.
Yeah. I was like, how do I represent color?
I
And then I was like, snow!
Yeah.
And you were like, snow! And I was like, not snow! Oh my god.
This
That's
was just
horrible.
like the white light going into
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
prism.
the prism
That's what I was
was
doing.
good.
I was like, okay, what?
Yeah. Also, pantomiming a map
Yeah.
seems incredibly.
We got there though. I was like, Northwest.
Yeah.
We're in Philly. You're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we're going up from there.
What? So I got Northwest, and then you did square, and you did whoop, and I was like, Pennsylvania. Yeah, okay.
I was like, you just gotta go straight up. That's it. There's no way.
Honestly, when you stopped, I thought you were gonna go to Great Lakes, but you got Lake Erie.
We communicated.
Yeah, you specifically, because it's the one in the
Okay.
Northwest.
That's that game.
Yeah,
Normally,
I like
it's
it.
maybe a little bit easier than Betty White and Lake Erie, but
We
you
got
did
there.
it.
We got there.
And
What was the one where we were doing it in practice, and I got it like all three immediately?
Oh, who knows?
I don't remember. But
Who's to say?
yeah, it's just.
I don't remember either, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sometimes it just happens like that, and other times you get Betty White, and you're like, okay.
Awesome. Well, Alex and I are going to take a break. So now it's time for Marley and Max to go do a scene. We're going to play a game called Change.
Okay.
Oh.
Very simple game. They're just going to do a nice two-person scene inspired by a word. Chat. Let's give them some type of relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Doesn't have to be blood related. Just how do these two people know each other? At any point in time, we can all yell change, and they'll just have to mix up whatever they were just doing. Could be the opposite. Could be a continuing of the thought. You know, whatever.
Could be a different line.
Could be a completely different
action.
word. Yeah, we'll mix it up.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm exhausted.
That was intense. That was
Plastic
real
did
intense.
say I could watch this for hours.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you
So-
all enjoyed that as we were struggling
Coming
through it.
this Tuesday.
I'm out of breath.
2 hours.
Doing it.
It's
9 to
just
5.
it's like 10 suggestions, and you have to get all of them.
Yeah, in the evening.
Yeah, you're doing a thing with a person at a location,
With
feeling this emotion, with you just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going,
yeah.
At this time of
Holding
day.
At
this
the- at this
object.
time.
Yeah.
with this object.
Yeah. Ugh.
During this time period.
What did we ask for? Oh, relationship. How do they know each other?
Yeah.
Think of someone in your
I like
life.
crab stars a lot.
I did too, but I feel like it's pretty restrictive.
Think of someone in your life, and then how do you know them?
Who else do they know? What are they hiding from?
Yeah, think of someone else in your life, and then think of someone that you know that person knows.
Call
How do those
someone,
two people know
Call
each other?
someone in your contacts. Pick a random number, and when they
Uh-huh.
pick up, just go, "What do you know?" And then
What do
hang
you
up
know?
before
What
they
do you
answer.
Well, what do you know?
Awesome. I guess we'll just do crap stars.
It is good.
What's
All right.
that?
It's two
Oh, that's a
people.
viewer.
Yeah.
That's what you call these guys.
That's their name.
One
Crab
specific
Star is
viewer.
one of the viewers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's the relationship?
No, we're good.
Oh, Crab
Oh, shit,
Star.
I'm so
it's a
sorry.
Crab Star apostrophe S.
Got
Crab
it.
Star possessive. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are crab stars?
We ask that every day. Awesome. So you guys are two people in separate cars that meet each other at red light. And begin.
Hey.
Hey, nice car. Is that a Ferrari?
Change.
Is that a VW buggy?
Change.
Is that a hot dog machine?
It is.
Oh, wow. Do you work for Oscar Mayer?
Don't dare say that name.
Oh, I'm sorry, what happened?
He killed my father.
Change.
He dates my mom.
Oh, do they love each other?
Yeah, but it's really complicated for me.
Oh, why is that?
Because I love her more.
Change.
Because I hate her.
Change.
Because we share a bedroom.
Oh, I get that. Have you thought about moving out?
No.
Okay. I just left my house. I'm moving into my new apartment right now.
Change.
I'm moving into a castle nearby.
Change.
I'm moving into a dungeon that just opened up.
Change.
I'm moving into a crypt in the middle of a mountain.
Change.
I'm moving into a studio apartment.
Cozy.
Thanks. Yeah. It's time to leave the nest. My only problem is that there's all carpet on the floor.
Change.
My only problem is that there's a couple of literal skeletons in the closet.
Do you know their names?
Well. Oh,
Change
wait.
your reaction.
Yeah.
Name? I don't care about skeletons' names.
You don't want to know their story?
No.
Change.
Yeah.
That's how you get them to stop haunting you.
I know. I feel I'm insecure, and that's why I never wanted to ask them their names. But they always have great stories at parties.
You gotta help them fulfill their unfinished business.
Well, let's see. I mean, hey, maybe we can turn Oscar Mayer into a skeleton.
Now we're talking.
Change.
I already did that.
What?
I'm on the run.
How did you do it?
A hot dog.
He ate it?
I shoved it in his throat.
Oh shoot!
Change.
That's great. Oh. How did you kill him with
I
a hot
shoved
dog?
it up his butt.
Change.
How did you kill him with a hot dog?
I made him eat a poisoned hot dog.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, it's been a green for probably 3.5 minutes.
Fuck.
Change your car noises.
Oh, it's been.
Change.
Oh my god! Oh,
There's a clown behind
there's
us.
clowns behind us! Hey, clowns!
No, I'm terrified of clowns.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We have the green.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Scene.
How dare you?
Dance break. If you inject yourself into the scene, I have the right to make us change.
Change the language that you say change in.
Sean.
Do you know? I don't think I know the word change in any other language. Let's look some up.
Changes.
Como se dice change?
Biblioteca.
Ooh, ah.
That's a rap I should learn.
Yes.
It's a good one.
Wholeheartedly endorse that idea.
Amazing.
How's everybody's weeks been?
Does anyone have any fun Halloween plans?
I'm gonna give out candy to the little chitlins.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you have a fun costume picked out?
I have two that I'm torn between depending on how much energy I want to put into it.
Nice.
One is a mime. Nice and simple.
Love it.
Good
Love
face
mimes.
paint.
Mimes are great.
Big mime
Little,
stands here.
little eyeliner, a
always
stripy
great.
shirt. Don't talk to all night. You gotta sell
There
it.
you go,
Introvert's
yeah.
dream right
Yeah.
It would be a real problem for me actually now that I think about it. And then the other one is just like this really intricate fairy princess thing I made for a costume a million years ago that I
Whoa.
refuse to get rid of because I
I see.
spent so much time making it.
Nice.
I have such a fun thing. I bought a cape today
Wow.
for a costume I'm gonna wear tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. See, I didn't go in looking for a cape. I
You never
genuinely-
do.
A jet finds you.
Genuinely,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't. But I went to this thrift store affiliates Thrift, And
You got a cape at Philly 8th Strip?
Yes,
I was
did.
expecting you to have gone to like
I
Spirit
should.
Halloween and gotten
No,
a cape.
that's the thing. It's not a costume cape. It is a genuine.
Wow.
I kind of want to
Go
show.
grab
Yeah.
it.
Go get it. Grab the cape.
If I could tell you guys how excited Matt, I was the first
Oh,
one
I'm
Matt
sure.
showed this cape to.
Uh-huh.
I thought that this man like drank from the Holy Grail, like how happy he was. Like it. And I'm just there like, yeah, it's
Do
cool. And
you-
he's like, you don't understand. You're not excited.
Do
about it."
you know what his costume is going to be?
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah,
been
yeah.
keeping it a real secret from the rest
We
of
have
us.
a house costume. The
Oh,
focus
okay,
of it.
okay.
And it's part of it.
Mm.
Well, not
Gotcha.
seeing it isn't necessarily going to give away
Sure,
what it is,
sure.
but yeah.
Wow.
So we can't say what it is because
Yeah.
you guys can't know.
Yeah,
Right.
we're not allowed to know.
What we do get to see is unbridled happiness.
Me,
Yeah,
see,
Do you want to
this.
cut to the?
What's the main stage?
Wait,
Wow.
that's a pretty good cape.
That's a
Right?
rad cape.
That's
People
a really good
can't see.
cape. Here we go. It's a pretty good
It's a
cape.
cape
That's a
with
solid-
armor.
It's a little
You
dark.
need to.
Wait, yeah.
Um,
let's take down the.
I
black.
want
You
to
look
see
more
it.
like the vampire hunter now.
It's such a good. It's a legitimate cape. Yeah,
It
we're
was
getting
just
it.
hanging out.
There you go.
It was just
Hey!
hanging out. It was not. It was like $19 or $14. It was $14
Wow.
for this. I'm
That's
gonna get
rad,
close.
That's
dude.
a sick.
It's
cape.
like a
so rad.
It's like a real ass cape.
I
Put
love
the-
the
put the arms
buttons.
through.
Yeah, put your arms through.
It has armholes. Because the thing is that you can button it up too.
Uh-huh.
It's exactly like the one that Wart has.
I was
in
gonna
Over
say
the
it
Garden
looks
Wall.
exactly like Word.
It's
Over the
exactly
Garden Wall.
that. So that's another. If I keep it, then that's just a easy Halloween
You just
costume.
gotta
I
get a
have.
red gnome hat.
So you can have it. It's buttoned up, and then you're just walking around, and you're like, oh hey there, sir.
Oh,
Nice to
hi.
meet you. Nice to meet you.
I'm just gonna see Max on his bike around town in this cape.
I love it so
Wow.
much. It's so
That's
fantastic.
a great outfit for what's it call it?
Alex, you can leave it down.
Helping hands.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want
You
to
have
get
to
it
go right on in
absolutely
that cape.
disgustingly destroyed.
Oh, why are we, Dan? This is not how this should work. Okay.
Dan, what if you just don't put your head up?
Hello,
in there, though?
sir. Nice to meet you.
Ah,
Please
yes,
shake my
very
hand.
good to meet
Yeah.
you.
Hey, and I
Oh.
want to fight you.
Oh, yeah?
I'll take one of these. Take
oh.
Don't rip my cape, Dan. Ugh.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's
Good cape.
It's such a good
That's a
cape.
good cape.
Really
Max.
good.
It's a really good cape.
Costume.
And we're back.
I want to be
Back
Sarah.
to whatever normalcy this is.
Anyways, that's Max's cape hour.
I think it's maybe his most prized possession now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty spiffy cape.
It is. It does have good Bloodborne vibes. You're right, Mac and Brie. I definitely feel that.
Hey, Bachi.
Hey.
Bachi Paul.
Wait. The Paul?
Beseech Paul? Oh my goodness.
Ba-
Hey, nice to see you.
It's
It
been
is
a
a long
minute.
time.
How are you
Yeah, it
doing?
has been a while.
You missed our 24-hour stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that go?
24-hour stream?
Oh my
You
goodness.
don't remember most of
We
it.
don't. I do
Yeah.
genuinely think we blacked out for most.
We
of it.
blacked out.
They pulled up a clip once, and we were like, I
We've
don't
never
know
That
seen
happened?
this before.
Yeah.
what's happening.
There are. We do
Sounds
have.
like a success.
We have a decent number of clips on our channel that are from the 24-hour stream that we do not recall.
We did something called the Waterboy Olympics.
Pretty hype.
Pretty
That was
Yeah.
fun.
We were
That was
really
good.
excited
That was
about it.
good.
It was 3 a.m. and it's all water and cup based games that we scored at and tried to win at. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds really fun.
It's actually a really good party game.
Yeah.
I think if we blew it up, we could do like a whole party out
Yeah.
of it.
Who won?
Dan
I
did.
did.
Dan?
Mhm.
Which
I am the ultimate water boy.
surprises
Yeah, yeah.
no one.
Dan had like 9 points, I think. I think I was second at like 8 or something like
Oh,
that.
Alex was second.
Dan, because I think I was like first, third or something, and then Dan was like second across the board.
Dan had
or
second in a
something.
lot. Dan was like
Yeah.
2-2, 1-2 or something like
Yeah.
that.
There were three games.
Yep.
One was water courier.
Principality of Sealand
We
representative.
had to run with it without spilling water, so
Okay.
that's the speed.
and the person with the lowest time
Like
wins.
the little eggy walk.
Yeah, essentially,
Um,
but with a cup full of water.
we
Then there was
had-
one where you had to keep adding water to the cup, and the person that made it overflow would be eliminated.
Yeah.
But if
water
it
tension
went with water tension, then it'd be
Oh
like
my
this
God.
high.
It would
off
be
the
like
thing,
just a
like-
bubble on top of the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was the last
I
one?
don't remember what the last one was.
It was blind pour.
Oh,
Yeah, blind
yeah.
You had to feel
Blind
out
pour
and
was
try to get it the
intense.
highest.
But you were blindfolded.
Yeah.
And
And
if
if
you
you
can't
spilled-
overflow it, or you're disqualified.
And if you spill over, then you have to immediately stop.
Bartenders would have an unfair advantage on that
It's
one.
true.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's the sport of bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. We're gonna head and jump into a game though. We're gonna play a game called Swipe Right. Make some puns. Little
Yeah.
jokes.
Oh, that's all of us.
Do a little,
That's everybody.
do a little pun.
Go ahead and start
Do a little
spamming
dance.
nouns in the
Make
chat.
fun.
The jumping.
You've got nouns, and we would like to have them, please. Give us your nouns.
Give us your nouns.
Give us your bones.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Steve, for the abundance of nouns. We're gonna go ahead and
A noun is worth 1,000
a
verbs.
noun is worth 1,000 verbs. Dan said it first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who can ever forget such holiday classics? We're gonna go. Well, you should have been here, Paul. We're gonna go. Join our Discord. You'll learn when all we do our wacky stuff. We're gonna go with the word bees. So, a date with me is like bees.
A date with me is like bees. I'm gonna show my true stripes.
A date with me is like bees. You're gonna get hives.
A date with me is like bees because I'm as sweet as honey.
A date with me is like bees, cause you're my queen.
A date with me is like bees. If getting covered in pollen is a problem, it's not gonna work.
A date with me is like bees because that's what I got in school.
A date with me is like bees because I'm all about the buzz.
A date with me is like a bees, cause you're my queen.
Alright, way to just like totally steal my joke,
Oh, sorry. Were you gonna swipe? Were you gonna
Bro!
swipe on this guy?
Bro, that
You
was
should
my
swipe on- you
original
should swipe on
profile,
me
bro.
instead.
I'm trying to get some honeys
Hey
here,
there,
bro.
queen.
Bro.
A date with me is like a bee, because sometimes I can be a little bit of a prick.
Hello.
We're gonna get a new word. Your new word is security cameras. Ooh, security cameras.
A date with me is like a security camera. If your name's Snake, I'll never catch you.
A date with me is like a security camera because there's a lot of red dots and red flags.
A date with me is like a security camera because I'm always watching.
A date with me is like a security camera. You're gonna see yourself, but from a slightly different angle.
A date with me is like a security camera. I'm often in the corner of a room.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Our next word is volleyball. A date with me is like volleyball.
A date with me is like a volleyball. I only date Wilsons.
A date with me is like volleyball. I'm all about the teamwork.
A date with me is like a volleyball. There's a whole lot of back and forth.
A date with me is like volleyball. I've only had experience in high school.
A date with me is like volleyball. We're gonna be spanking a bit.
It's a volleyball time?
Yeah, when
Spanking?
you spank the ball.
Hey, bro, you wanna go spank the volleyball with me for a while?
That's how that works.
A date with me is like volleyball because women do it better.
Oh.
Date with me is like volleyball because there's gonna be sand everywhere.
Alrighty. Okay, we'll do one more. A date with me is like raspberries. A date with me is like raspberries.
A date with me is like raspberries.
And we're done. Alright, no.
Oh god.
That's peak Dan humor.
You're welcome, Dan.
I got.
Dan's just mad he didn't think of it first.
Oh god. I was demolished.
I heard with
That is
raspberries,
exactly-
and it was the top thought.
Yeah.
Exactly
Speaking
the
of
kind
the
of
word
trip that
demolish.
Dan would do.
I have a weird like habit of making weird playlists on Spotify, and the most recent one I made is songs that demolish me out of nowhere, where it's all songs that sound very happy or like are like pump ups, and then like by the end they throw in like a last verse that like hits me to my core emotion.
Okay. I love hyper-specific playlists.
I would
Yeah.
love
On
at
Spotify.
least one example.
You wanna
I
pull it
can't
up?
think of any.
Pull it
Yeah,
up.
literally
Literally
right
right there.
I had a friend who he also made hyper-specific playlists on Spotify, and we pitched this idea of a podcast where basically he would have a playlist, and then we would try to suggest songs that should go on that playlist, and then he would tell us why we're wrong because it's literally so specific.
Interesting. I feel like it could be a cool podcast to just find people's hyper-specific playlists, because you can just type whatever words you want and something
yeah.
always pops up. So you could just be
That'd be
like,
cool.
There are musicians on TikTok whose whole bit is because they get a notification when they're added to a playlist and they just react to other people's playlist names and they're always devastated.
oh,
Some things that are on here. There's like a few Bo Burnham songs because it was obvious.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
There's a lot of AJR songs. I've been listening to AJR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Does that stand for something, or am I just
That's
supposed
just
to?
their name.
That's their band name, but
Awesome.
it's their first names of the three brothers,
Yeah.
Alex, Jack, and Ryan.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
really
Jonas,
want to
It's,
know.
I don't think it's Alex. I'm pretty sure it's Alex.
Oh, it's Abraham. I'm sorry.
Isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I still need to work on it, but that reminded me that I need to work on it. I also need to work on my other. I have a trilogy of playlists that are good songs that came out before the Beatles,
Oh, I remember
good songs
this.
that came out after the Beatles, and good songs that came out during the Beatles, and no Beatles songs
there's
are
no
on
Beatles
that
songs
one.
on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do know that one.
That's my trilogy.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Have you guys seen the trailer for the new documentary about the Beatles coming out? It looks
Nope.
really fascinating.
No.
They found a bunch of footage from the filming of one of their albums, and it's like really high quality footage. And it's like
Like the company album movie?
I don't know.
That's
it's
too niche.
it's
got
the
it.
one. It's the one right before. It's the rooftop show they did in like London, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And they talk about like, because it's right when the band starts to like right before they like break up, so you can really feel like the tensions and that kind of stuff. And I think Peter Jackson like did the directing for the
Oh.
documentary in terms of like the cut edit of it.
Right.
But it seems really cool. Anyways,
That's cool.
check it out.
Nice. I like Peter
Check
Jackson.
it out.
Yeah. Did you ever see Peter Jackson's first movie?
I saw
know-
video essays about it.
Yeah, it's Meet the Feebles.
Oh, maybe I no, not about that one.
Oh, Meet the Feebles is a messed up movie.
I heard one that's I think it's called like Poor Taste.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, okay.
Is that a different movie or a review of that movie?
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Real men cry from their third eye.
Yeah,
we love it. We love
It
it.
was one of the ones requested earlier in the show.
We're gonna go ahead and play our next game, which is a game called Press Conference.
Wow!
So, Max, you
Oh,
need
I have to leave.
Get out of here.
Bye.
Yeah.
This was
Get
the
outta
perfect time for
here.
him to grab his cape.
I know.
Oh,
We
yeah.
never think that far ahead in improv.
No, never.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He's definitely gonna show up in that.
Chat.
case.
We need something. We need something that some idiot with a cape would do.
Danny was setting up chairs.
I got it.
What would you guys know how this game works? What's something either really impressive or really unimpressive that Max did? Obviously, they will not know what that thing is. We just have to get them to guess it through our brilliant questions.
Exactly. It could be something like crocheted the entire city of New York.
True.
It could be rolled all of Antarctica into a snowball. Or it could be something as simple as like ate the last slice of pizza.
When you said crocheted all of New York, they call that yarn bombing.
Yeah, they
and
do.
in my brain, I went, oh, carpet bombing. And I was like, that's a very different type of interaction.
Carpet bomb.
I mean, the words, like, in your brain,
It's
the gooey
close.
bits,
Yeah,
they're
it's
right
close.
there, right?
Yeah.
Gooey bits.
You know what I'm talking about.
The synapses are there for
Goo
sure.
matter in your brain.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
a push-up.
Just one.
Just one.
For some reason, I just remember that yarning New York was like one that I got a long, like it wasn't even on this show. It was on the football team, where it was just like crocheted all of New York City or something like that, and I had no idea what anyone was trying to get me to
The
guess.
one that always comes back to my mind, which is in hindsight incredibly unfair, is resurrected the spirits of all the presidents and put them into Barbie dolls, which is like absurd. How is anyone supposed to guess
that's
that?
a rough one.
Okay. Filled it with
Filled it,
what?
yeah, filled the Grand Canyon, but with what?
With what?
What did he fill the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, what did they fill the Grand Canyon with? Could be rubber duckies.
Did you do? No. You
That's a good one, Plastic, but that's unbelievable. No one would believe that one.
You got Grand Canyon in my peanut butter.
You got Grand Canyon in my peanut.
It's my one joke, guys.
Hey,
You got-
we operate on a one joke per stream basis, so you're fitting right in.
You got 3 billion years of strata in my peanut butter. You got peanut butter on my 3 billion years of strata.
Filled the Grand Canyon with what?
What are we filling the Grand Canyon?
If we take the Grand Canyon.
Rubber ducky.
I like rubber duckies.
All right.
This
Yeah.
guy rocks.
We'll do it with rubber duckies. A little best of both worlds.
How do you spell duckies?
That's perfect.
D-U-C.
Yeah, that's good.
I-E-S.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Ruben Dukin. Hadouken.
Ruben Dukin.
It's me.
Where's Ernie when you need him?
Filling the Grand Canyon with rubber duckies.
He
probably.
did it!
Yeah.
It's true. All right.
Down
All right,
the
let's do this.
Blue Skidoo.
We can too.
That's the guy.
Hey, you!
Hello, everybody. Well, there's not much to say. Let's just get on with it. Yes, right in front.
What on earth possessed you to do this?
Possessed. Well, I am actually a man of God, and I believe that there's a certain amount of godly duty that I find in my action.
And do you think God will cleanse you of the sins you've done today?
So I like to think that with every action there's a reaction. And yes, some things that I've done I'm not completely proud of.
Do you really believe that you're the one? You're the one that makes it so much fun?
That's a great question and a great rhyme as well. I believe that I am the only one who could do this. I believe that I was sent by God to accomplish this, sin or no sin.
You
Yes.
claim to be a doctor, but many have called you a quack. How would you respond to that?
Well, my time in the academics was long-lived. My ousting about 5 years ago was unfortunate, but I needed to continue my studies.
So you'd say you were at rock bottom when you decided to do this.
Yes. It was a difficult time, and I had very little support at all. Yes.
Would you say that your record was squeaky clean at the time of your departure?
So, when I was about to leave, yes, of course. But unfortunately, they caught wind of what research I was doing at the Institute, and no one really liked that much. It dirtied it, yes.
Well, if this place is your tub, where's your shower?
Right. I see. How do I put this? Some people should not ever talk to me. Lots of questions. Yes.
Your work as it is has really caused a rift in people's opinion. How would you comment on this great divide that you've created?
Well, the problem with that is the ground beneath us is for everyone. However, when there's distances in the ground,
Sure.
Clearly there's different ground for different people. So I did this to make sure that, you know, some people stay in one place and other people stay in another place. Yes.
What's your response that people are saying you have eroded the public trust?
See, I didn't do this to make people less trustful. I did it to make people more skeptical. There's a very important difference. If, you know, I got enough water to be able to accomplish this task, then I clearly made people realize that maybe they could get some more water. Yeah.
Do you think you've been digging at this research for eons?
Something in my soul has been digging at me, definitely. I figured, you know, what's the best place to make a massive bathtub? Crater of the Moon? That's a possibility, but maybe a future project, actually. Yeah.
The problem people have is you talk of water, but there's no evidence that water was even used in this. So the question is, how many of your object did you actually use?
Right. 17. I can answer that.
17! 17!
Right
It
now,
must be you!
there's
Oh
been-
my god!
There's been a lot of speculation, and I've done the research. I can now release that I used 17 of them. Yes. Yes.
Did you have to use the one that's been going country to country, or was that one too small?
At first I put all of the rubber duckies in the ocean. Right? But that was way too much water, too much space. So I needed to pack it down. And I kept going, and you know, in the institute they were like, this is okay, but there was a certain point where I got too small. And everybody turned on me at that point.
Yes. Is your previous work what got you the availability to present here at South by Southwest?
Yes. Yes, right. I figured that, you know, yes. I figured that, you know, if I were to jump into the Grand Canyon, what better thing for it to be filled with than rubber duckies?
17
rubber
duckies.
They were quite large, of course, and they were placed in parallel. Of course, you saw the pictures. Yes, but you know, of course, there's rubber ducky atoms that make up the rubber ducky. You know, rubber ducky is an element, of course, a part of my research. So really, you know, you could say that there were actually trillions of rubber duckies, and that just in atom form.
So I'm sorry, one more time again for the record. What is it you claim to do?
I filled the Grand Canyon with rubber duckies. However, I used my research to only do 17 of them.
And do you plan to be part of the cleanup process?
No.
Sorry!
What do you want?
How are we supposed to get those giant ducks out of there?
17 of them!
17 giant ducks!
Amazing. South by Southwest joke? Is that a good?
That was a bit of a miss there, huh?
Yeah. No, I was like, okay, information, and also now I say words, and I was just like, hold on. Yeah. It's a good game.
17?
We were like,
Oh my god, yeah.
By your reaction, I was like, that's obviously way too many.
You put 17 rubber duckies in that one mason jar?
That's what I was, yeah, exactly. I was like, way too many.
I'm glad God asked you to do that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you were possessed by the will of the Lord.
Duckliness is next to godliness.
I'm just imagining the merch as a rubber duck with like the beard, and the white beard.
Oh yeah, a god. I mean,
Yeah.
have you never seen like a god or a Jesus
There's
rubber
definitely-
ducky?
yeah,
There
Because
was
there are rubber duckies that are dressed as like pretty much anything, and God
The
and
Pope
or Jesus
rubber
is
ducky is
definitely-
for sure.
Yeah, there's
thing,
a
too.
Pope one.
Got a funny hat.
Never mind.
What if God was one of us?
No. I was gonna say, do the like Jesus rubber duckies have more holes in them?
Ah, yeah. There's 3 squeaker holes.
I know. That's why I stopped and then said it anyways. But that's why I paused.
There it is.
There it is. Now having a
You
little
put
bit
that
of
one in the
blasphemy.
bathtub, does it turn to wine?
It's a bath bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Genius.
Hold on. Concentrated wine
Uh-huh.
Jesus rubber ducky.
and a Jesus rubber ducky that you put in your bathtub,
Yeah.
and now you just have like bathtub wine
Why would
for the
you-
party.
Delicious.
For the party.
Concentrated and consecrated.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
As
my
seen on
goodness.
TV. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now we're working.
Now we're working.
Good. We have it on working hard.
Oh,
So
good,
here's the
good, good,
question. If a priest and or the Pope
Oh, God.
blessed a rubber duck and then put it into a body of water,
No.
does that water become holy water?
No,
No?
No.
it's a holy duck,
Well,
but
no, only if the duck
Oh.
becomes the Pope. I
Oh, so
What?
the rubber
Wait-
duck
wait a minute,
needs to
Dan.
be the Pope.
So all
Wait a
the
minute,
cardinals get
Dan.
together, and you know,
They
the
elect-
black smoke for a
black
while.
smoke
Yeah, yeah,
for a
But
while.
then it's yellow smoke, and we're like, what is that?
What is yellow smoke? I've
And
never
then,
seen
and then
it
out
before.
comes a little
A
they
rubber
put it on
duck.
the little. They put it on the little edge of the patio.
but the hat's
And-
still people's size.
The Vatican patio.
The veranda.
The Pope patio.
The veranda.
Aha! There's nothing in the rules that says a rubber duck can't be the Pope.
Oh, we got
Oh,
my
That's a
God.
good sketch.
What is that called? Oh, balcony. That's it.
Yeah,
There we go.
Honestly,
We got it.
like that would be such a good like actual like, sketch of Air Bud becoming the Pope. There's nothing in the rules that says the dog can't be the Pope, and like that would be. I mean, it writes itself.
It would be so
Is
good.
the rule book just the Bible?
I would assume the rules are.
Bylaws of the Vatican.
I would picture the rules as duh rules from Fairly Odd Parents,
Yeah.
but maybe that's just me. Like, it's against the rules. I'm like, duh rules?
So
I mean-
Airbud would have to become a deacon and then a cardinal and then the
Well,
Pope.
Do you
well,
have to be-
technically the Cardinals are allowed to appoint anybody. They just always appoint one of themselves
Yeah.
because they're not. Because it's in theory just a beory idea to do that probably.
Well,
but
here's
they
the-
can
here's the
technically
only
appoint
problem.
anybody.
Here's the only
Yeah.
problem with it. Now we're going to do some actual, some theory crafting
Right,
here, right?
sure.
Airbud, the problem is that Airbud canonically is married.
I thought you were gonna say doesn't like condoms.
No, is married, which
You're
means
just gonna say Protestant.
True.
no.
You were gonna say. doesn't have
Airbud
a
probably
soul.
is Protestant though. I mean, he grew up in the heartland of the U.S.
Yeah.
Statistically, probably Protestant.
Uh-huh.
But assuming Airbud is Catholic, right?
Yeah.
That's a sentence no one's ever said before. Assuming Airbud is Catholic, he is canonically married.
Yeah.
Which means that he would only be able to become a priest if he became a religious minister in another religion and then transferred into Catholicism. And they'd still have to make an exception for it.
Right.
Because you can't be a married Catholic priest.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Right,
rules.
yeah.
But if you convert, say, like, it's very common for, I think, like, Orthodox priests
Uh-huh.
to get married and then become Catholic priests and retain their marriage.
Mhm.
So, if that's the case, it could work. But essentially,
Well, but
you have
here's
to
the
be a
question is,
convert.
do you need to be a priest
No.
to be the Pope?
I think it does
Technically,
need to
the
be.
Pope could be.
I don't think there's a
anyone that
rule,
they
but it
choose.
like statistically it's been.
Yeah, they can technically
Yeah,
appoint anybody.
but that's the question: is could they appoint a married man,
When did they
and
Alex-
then from that could they appoint a
Alex,
married
hold
dog?
This
on,
is a great
hold on.
fundraising idea for Vatican City. You know how they're not
Uh-huh.
making enough money? They
True.
a lottery.
The Catholic Church has really been dipping in popularity recently, and I
Well,
think appointing Airbud as the new Pope is the
What I'm
exact
saying
kind of
is-
marketing
is-
strategy they
Alex-
need to adopt.
Optics.
Alex, it is possible for anyone to become Pope, but if we want Airbud to become Pope as a largest possibility happening, we need Airbud
okay.
to first become an Orthodox
sure.
preacher and then go over.
Right.
There's not a
So,
write-in for the Pope. Right?
How
Yeah,
many
I hope
movies? What's the fewest number of movies it'll take to get Airbud in the Vatican?
Well,
you know.
Well,
Well, he
The
becomes
apostle.
a priest.
Sounds like a lot.
He becomes a priest. He becomes a bishop. He becomes
Yeah.
a
No, hold on. Becomes Orthodox priest.
Yeah.
Converts.
Airbud converts.
What? There's got to be one movie that's solely for the conversion of Airbud.
Well, we could tack that on to Act 1. if
that's
we
our
can.
Civil War.
No,
It's the end of the phase 1 of the
It's a
Airbud
two-part
conversion movie.
Oh yeah, what's our 3-phase setup? for
Yeah.
that?
Phase 1, Airbud comes out of retirement.
Yeah.
You gotta lure people in and thinking it's another sports movie.
Uh-huh.
And then they do a Hail Mary pass,
Oh.
and Airbud realizes it was divine intervention.
Oh.
Wow.
So that's the end of the first movie.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be easier for him to
So the-
leave his dog wife?
No.
Wait,
I
second.
just.
I can't-
In fact, it makes it harder for him to become pope if he's committed a sin by.
Yeah.
But if she dies,
That's fine, in death they part. But then the problem is,
There we go.
we gotta kill everybody.
how are we gonna justify Airbud having to raise 9 puppies on his own? though? Because the Airbud
Oh, the Air Buddies
is
are Air Bud's kids?
He was
Yeah.
a
I
pretty.
just thought it was like
He's a pretty absentee
He
father.
was a
to me.
pretty absent father in all of
Alright.
those
I
movies
thought it was a
already.
spin-off.
All
I'm
right,
still
we need to
recovering.
move out. We need
I'm
to move
still
out.
recovering from the phrase, we have to kill Airbud's wife.
We do.
We do.
She has a name, okay? She's not just Airbud's wife.
What is her
I have
name?
no idea.
I said Madam Bud.
Please, somebody
Miss
give us
Mrs.
the-
Bud is a real person.
Honestly, it's probably just a name. Like, it's probably like
it's probably
Sarah.
like Daisy or something. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daisy
Just-
seems like a good lady dog name.
that. Google it.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
why.
oh, can we?
Yeah, we'll play another
Oh,
game
this
first.
is
Oh my god.
We're
Oh,
gonna
Firebud.
we're gonna
I said
play.
everything
Like
changed
guilt.
until the Firebud's attacked.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We've
the
already done
Earthbud,
that
the
joke.
Airbud, the
We've
Waterbud,
already
the
done that
Firebud.
joke. We've
Yeah.
already done that one. We've been
Oh,
down that
I
rabbit
let
hole.
Marley know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
so glad I was led into
Yeah,
that
yeah.
inner
We're
circle.
gonna play the game Supervillains.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh.
So all we need to go ahead and get started is what is the name of a fictional supervillain?
Mhm.
And then one by one, we'll slowly expand our cinematic universe, which may or may not be in the same Airbud.
Tie into the
Air Bud tie-in.
to the Airbud,
Related to that
Road to
universe.
Hope
Yeah.
universe, yeah.
It's like the
Road to.
Oh my god.
That's what the box set will
Oh
be
my
called.
God,
Is
this is
Airbud
having a real
Road to
good
the
time
Pope.
today.
Oh man. You guys should really watch Euro Trip if you haven't. That's essentially what that movie is. Alright.
Besiege Paul, we did it. We
Yeah.
did it,
You
bud.
missed
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Sorry, you missed
You
it.
weren't there.
We told you.
We
You'll have to
said
dig
we
through the
said
clip
to
to
be
find
there.
it.
We did it. Sorry, dude.
Alright. Let's go ahead and play the game.
Yeah.
Get up.
What's supervillain name?
Chad Esquire. Too real.
Oh yeah, super villain name.
Supervillain names.
Fictional.
Fictional supervillains. Max, you're not in this game?
No,
you're
you
not,
are.
are
Yeah,
you?
yeah. That's why I was like, Tom, what are you doing? Come on, get over there. What are you doing? Come on, bub. Come. Not that one, Crapstar. Yeah, just super villain names. Any villainous name that you can think of. That's super as well. It has to be villainous and it has to be super as well.
If every name is super, no name is super.
What's
okay.
the difference between a villainous name and a supervillainous name? Presentation!
Oh my god. I still haven't seen that movie.
It's good.
Max.
See it.
Alex, you are going to
like
be
John Green.
Hot Pepper Mama.
I'm sorry, what?
Hot Pepper Mama.
Okay.
That's
All right.
drama, okay.
Well. I think it's about time I turn the heat up around here. Winter's coming and I can't stand winter. So I'm gonna give the world the hottest chili they've ever seen. It'll be so hot, it'll start a new wave of global warming. And no one will be able to stop the hot pepper mama after that. But I'm gonna need a team if I'm gonna be able to turn up the heat on this plan. Who could I possibly recruit first? I wonder. Aha! If it isn't the big spoon!
I'm gonna hug the crap out of the world.
That's right! Together with you and I, we'll be able to make the world's biggest chili and heat up under the covers.
But we can't do it without our trusty sidekick. You call
sour cream boy.
That's right! I'm just the cutest button and I always go on top! A dollop of me is a dollop of ass whooping!
Oh, well, that'll be just the extra little bit of flavor we need. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna make the hottest, most insane chili anyone's ever seen.
Oh,
I'm
gee!
gonna be able to make it in one really big pot.
Whoa!
You know what you'll need to stir that?
What?
A really big spoon!
Exactly!
And I'll sit on top as a lookout!
Yes, you gotta make sure that if anyone who's going to foil our plans shows up, you be the first one to notice. Especially if they creep
Hey!
up behind. Oh!
Did somebody say chili? No one's going to South America on my watch.
Oh no! It's the tinfoil lad!
That's right. I've moved on to be my own man. I left Tinfoil Man and now it's just me, Tinfoil Lad.
Don't worry, as one sidekick to another, I'm sure I can take him!
Yeah, you
You
can
got
take him
this, sour cream boy.
Sour cream!
Oh, but look at that. I come right back.
Oh no!
And now I'll sour your cream.
Oh! I'm not a main dish! I can't do this by myself! Whoa!
Oh, no!
That's right. Now, Spoon.
I'm gonna stir up some trouble.
Oh, yeah? Not if I foil your plans first.
I snapped in two.
Yeah.
It's wooden spoon.
Now you're two little spoons.
How dare you teaspoon my greatest villain friend?
If anything, they're a tablespoon now.
Oh, you sick bastard. Well, you're not gonna get away with this. I know what. There's one thing that you can't possibly stand up to.
What's that, Mama?
Well, you might be able to wrap yourself around some potatoes pretty good, and I'd say you'd even be able to destroy a microwave or two. But you know what's one untapped ferocious energy you can't contain?
What?
A liquid! Liquid chili!
It's all over!
Yeah, and it's spicy too!
Oh, the Scoville scale!
Ooh.
It's reaching 1 million!
That's right!
1 in 1.1 million!
What are you gonna do? Wrap up into a ball? You're just gonna get my chili beans in there!
There's a lot of technology you got in here.
Yeah?
Anything that shoots off microwaves.
Oh, you wouldn't dare!
I got the button right here.
No.
You keep this up, we're both gonna blow.
Wait a minute! I have an idea. Let's call a truce for now. And then what can happen is, if you just package up my chili to take it to certain cold areas, I'll be able to heat them up and rule them. But you'll still be able to spread your influence around.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's shake on it. Whoop!
Oh no!
Amazing. Wow.
Truly, truly amazing.
Truly amazing.
Is that the first time we got the wait, hold on, what even happened ending?
Wait, huh?
I didn't know that was an option.
There's 17 different endings. You gotta
That's
try
right,
to keep
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep playing to unlock
Gotta get them all.
Gotta end them all. Gotta end them all.
Oh no, that gives a nice dark twist to Pokemon.
Jeez.
Nice.
Did you guys see like the reveal of the for like Legends Arceus? They showed like the found footage thing of the guy, and the Pokemon just literally kills him. Like they just did a murder.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, it's not like it's not an on-screen death. There's no blood. It's not
Yeah,
like
but the
PG-13.
dude's for sure dead.
How do you know he's dead? What did they?
So he's like filming a little Pokemon, and then the mama Pokemon comes out as like a shadow and like comes right for the camera, and he's like, ah! And then the camera falls to the ground, and then silence, and then the mama Pokemon walks up to the baby Pokemon, and the two of them just walk
Do
away.
you know what was interesting about that video? Because I saw that and I was like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
But the thing that really got me and started making me question everything is
Question everything.
Question everything.
Mhm.
What's the little like tent Pokemon they run into? Like
Snorunt?
Snorunt? Yeah. He's like, the guy in the video is like, oh, a Snorunt. Oh, that's so cool. He's like, they eat snow. And then I went, the thing they eat is the most abundant resource? how is this not incredibly overpopulated as a species? What is their barrier to survival at that point?
See,
If it's on the ground!
No, but here's the thing. My question, I think, actually somewhat answers your question. My question was, how could they possibly get any nutrients out of a diet of snow?
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
just
the thing,
water.
is it probably takes a shit ton of snow to get to fuel like one snow run.
Like pandas.
And so even though it's an
Yeah.
extremely abundant resource, they need to consume a ton
Because
of
then
it.
my question is like, okay, well, if it's not access to resource,
Uh-huh.
it's gotta be a food chain issue.
Yeah.
So then I was like, who's hunting snow runs?
Right.
Anyway, I was just getting lost in the ecology of, the
That's what it
Pokemon
does.
world.
Right. Maybe they just have a very low libido,
True.
like pandas.
Like pandas. Snow runs are just
Snow runs
snow
are
Did I ever
pandas.
tell you guys I'm anti-panda?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
cool.
Did say that.
I just think that if a species can't maintain itself, we shouldn't intervene. I think natural selection needs to run its course. And I think just because China chose a bad mascot, that's on them. They can rebrand. If we got gritty because of a rebrand, we can certainly camp China.
We got
What-
gritty because of a
what's
rebrand?
It was required.
Oh, because they rebranded the flyers.
Yeah.
Okay,
What,
I thought,
what would you recommend?
As a
For
replacement
China, yeah.
animal?
Yeah.
Well, there's two schools of thought, right?
Mhm.
You either go mythical, and that way you never run out of it.
yeah. Sure.
Or if you want to have some stake in it, because that drives tourism and things like that. I get that, right? Let's see, a replacement animal for the panda. All right. Well, what do you think the values that they get from the panda are?
What about this? Red panda.
I mean, I do love red pandas.
Yeah,
they
they're
are
great.
my favorite animals. So,
Yeah, I mean,
And
Steve
they
says
can
it.
actually live.
does that create a problem with the perception of red China, though, is the problem?
Yeah,
if
I
they're
can see that
China's
being
like,
an issue.
we're dropping the
We're the
panda,
red panda
and now
now."
we're the red panda, and everyone else goes, well.
Oh!
You sure
Mac
you
and
think that?
Bree.
I
said
do like raccoon.
trash panda.
Trash panda.
Are there raccoons in China?
There could be.
Probably.
Let's
I
let
feel like
There were
China
horses in
does not
America,
want to
bro.
be associated with garbage.
let's let them
specifically.
loose on China.
Or thievery.
What about the I think it's always good to pick like kind of an endangered animal, but not one that like obviously doesn't want to live, like the
Right,
panda.
right.
The one that feels rare.
Are there
Uh-huh.
tigers in China?
There are.
Yeah.
They're endangered, but also badass.
I was thinking like maybe like a whooping crane, something majestic. I think a
Okay.
bird would really serve
Yeah.
China well.
Yeah, a bird would fit.
And I think
really
a
well.
whooping crane, they dance when they're mating. They do a little like bob dance, and I think that could be like very
They
reminiscent
could, make
of a
that,
lot
they
of like.
could do a TikTok trend with that for sure.
They
For
could.
sure, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know
I'm
how
gonna
they
submit
allow-
whooping crane as my panda bear replacement.
There you go.
I think there's a Chinese folk tale that's called Crane Wife.
There we
So-
go.
Oh.
There we go.
And do we see Whooping Crane?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Sorry. I could also see China going just the full mascot route and just like being like animal no.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's Winnie the Pooh, which is a different joke, but now it's Winnie the Pooh. A bear that won't die.
What if they did like something very like passive aggressive of like, oh yeah, our new national animal, Japan.
I thought you were gonna say something like the not bald eagle, but you were like, no, the whole other country.
The full head of
Our
hair
mascot,
eagle.
our country's mascot is another country.
That's honestly, if they picked,
Wow.
I think if they picked Japan, that would cause trouble.
Yeah.
I
If
know.
they
that
picked
is-
like New Zealand or Canada, they'd be like, yay!
No, like they do it as like we're trying to start a war with you. Like
Yeah.
that's their
Right,
that's their
yeah.
that's their plan.
It's their diss.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I've never seen it. But I do know that there's a movie out there where there's like a third world nation and they're very poor, and they realize that if you get into a war with America, America will rebuild your country after so
they
they try to
destroy
get
you?
so the whole movie is this country trying to get a one-day war with America and failing to cause conflict because they're gonna rebuild us. We just have to fight
Wow,
them.
that's a wild movie.
And I've never seen it, but somebody described it to me once, and I was like, I need to watch it. And I
That
just never
is-
found it.
That is wild.
That's great.
But we should watch that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a loophole if I've ever heard one.
Exactly. It's like the I don't know. let's go ahead and play another game. This is a game called Hear No, See No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So what we're gonna need for this is we're gonna need 2 people to not see the suggestions. Alex, put on your music.
Okay,
I also, because I can't hear the suggestion, but I'll get to hear the scene.
Here goes.
Okay.
Here goes. I'm gonna put on songs that demolish me. I don't worry.
Dan,
Dan's gonna be crying by the beginning of the scene.
Dan, just make sure you skip to the next song before it demolishes you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have them all edited.
Like timestamps? Yeah.
It's only the first 3/4 of every song.
Amazing. Okay, now that they're out of commission,
Yeah.
what we're gonna need is what is a location where a lot of events can happen? So like a really busy place. Maybe it's like a community center or a movie theater or a park. You know, spaces that have a lot of activity in them at one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we are going to be doing a scene. Alex is gonna watch it, and Dan is gonna listen to it, and then they'll have to
work together to
Work together.
recreate the scene exactly.
Yes, exactly. Beat for beat, word for word,
No mistakes.
gesture to gesture.
Alrighty, let a couple more ideas
Okay.
come in
We
here.
can jump up there.
A few more ideas percolating. Close your eyes. All right. Interesting. It's a good one, plastic. Very good. Yeah, you know what? We'll go simple on this one and let the scene escalate itself. This one takes place at a laundromat. Okay, so let me just move on over. All right, and then the scene will start now.
Okay.
You've been coming here a lot.
Yeah. You know, gotta come every week.
You have a lot of clothes every week, though. Like,
Hold on. This thing is so long. Hold on, I'm gonna. Okay. All right.
are you okay in there?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, it's huge in here. It's so big. Wow. Oh, I can stand up.
Is this a Narnia situation?
Come on in. Come on in.
Whoa!
Whoa. Oh my good. It's clothes everywhere.
Everywhere! It's every missing sock on the planet!
Oh my lord! Oh, there's my old baby sock!
Oh, it's so precious!
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Well, we have to tell people about this, right?
Yeah.
Where's?
The
The
Did
door?
you?
It's gotta be somewhere here.
Nope.
No. It's okay. It's huge, but hold on. Watch out. There's dust bunnies.
Dreaded.
They look vicious. Okay. Oh, they're coming. They're among. You scared them. They're coming. Fight them.
Push it under the rug!
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It's colder out here. It's colder.
Go for it.
Okay.
No one's gonna believe we did that.
Same time next week?
Scene. Wow.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Which one are you, Dan?
I guess I'll be Max.
Okay, all right.
Get ready for a wild ride, everybody.
Oh boy. Just gonna fold this
Yeah.
stuff. What are you doing down there?
We come here very often, both of us.
Yeah.
I just trying to get
Uh-huh.
everything from the back of this.
Oh, yeah?
I believe it's a washer or dryer.
There's- yeah.
I'm
What?
going all the way in, I believe.
You're gonna crawl in
Oh,
there?
come on.
What? Okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
It's so big in here.
It's like, say it with me, Narnia!
Narnia. Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, look, every piece of clothes is here.
You mean over there?
Whoa!
Wow. What's that? Grab it.
sock.
Let me see. Wow.
Your lost sock.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna drop it. I don't care
Okay.
anymore.
Wait, where did the
What?
the door?
Oh, well, let me try hitting the wall over here a couple of times.
I'll hit this
Nope.
side.
No, I want you hit it. Don't hit anything. That's my job.
Well,
I'll go over
it's
here,
such
too.
it's such a big door.
Uh-huh.
How did we lose such a big door? But
Your guess is as
Oh,
good as mine.
Do you hear or see that?
I don't think so.
There's dust bunnies.
Oh, did you? Wow. Well, why don't you go
I
get a
hope-
closer look at the dust bunnies?
I hope it doesn't make either of us sneeze and agitate them.
Oh yeah, I'm probably allergic to those.
Right.
Achoo!
Oh no, they're coming for us. We must murder them.
Oh, whoa, what? I think that's, oh god, oh yeah, step on the dust bunnies.
Is this
yeah.
the best way
yeah,
to kill
just-
them?
Yeah, I think
No.
so. Yeah, it seems like a pretty effective method. Oh my god.
Oh, there was the door the whole time.
You just found it?
Yeah, it was in the same spot.
Alright, well, after you, I
All right.
guess. In through the
Wow. Do you think anyone will believe us?
Absolutely.
And do you think we should do the same time next week?
Probably.
Good.
Wow, flawless.
Oh my
Flawless.
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
Not too far off. Pretty good.
No, that's my job.
Stop it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
The
I love that
laundry.
game.
Oh,
It's a good game.
It is great.
It's a good game.
It's great.
Amazing. Amazing.
Man, you guys went through a whole like hero's journey. I forgot everything that you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, amazing.
What an epic quest. And then you just found the door, man.
We just
Oh, there
It
it is.
moved.
He said, "Wait, it's cold over here," and then found the door.
Oh,
It was
okay.
basically in the same
Yeah, it was
spot.
where it was. Where we left it.
It was all the murder at John.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
really.
didn't know what it meant by it's cold over here. And then like, are you far away from the rest?
It's really
No.
hot inside the
He
washer.
just like
Yeah.
kneeled down near the dust bunnies where they had just been stomping, and then
you're
he's
saying this Narnia world in the washer is very, or in the dryer, I guess,
Yeah.
is very
Yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
So if you find a cold spot, that means you're leaving
Oh,
the
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
see?
when the snows, when the trees are thinner and thinner.
To be fair, it's kind of reverse Narnia logic, so you really can't hold it against them.
True.
Yeah. See.
But it was in the same spot. It didn't move.
Yeah. That's true.
We were too scared to find it again.
Jesus allegory of a lion, Pope allegory of a golden retriever. You know, it's kinda, they're pretty much
If
the
any
same.
dog could be Pope, it would be the Golden Retriever, though.
What makes you
Why?
say that?
And it's the most beloved dog.
The
Disagree.
Pope is historically the most beloved position.
What's a more beloved dog?
I don't think it's about being beloved.
Hey. Full 2 years.
Whoa!
Thanks for the
2
sub.
years.
Oh,
It's been a
Good
while.
to see you, bud.
We rounded out that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about you the other day in your epic Halloween costume that you made, because it's getting to be that time of year.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
that-
Oh, the one
Nine-
that you
the
shared
9
like
foot-
last
The
year.
like 9 foot tall one.
Reaper,
Yeah, that was
super
awesome.
cool. They're super cool.
Oh, like one with the stilts and
Yeah.
Yeah, it had like the puppet head.
It
or
was super
something.
sick.
Yeah, it was
Dope.
rad.
Very cool.
Yeah, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you.
Show back up for the 2 years.
We love a good flex.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Awesome. Well, we don't have any more games, so I guess we'll roll into our final game for the
Okay.
evening.
It seems like it.
the final game.
Irish drinking song.
Oh, hey!
Alright, everyone empty your cups.
This
You
is
gotta
a
bring it,
classic.
cup with
You bring the cup up for a
Oh,
prop.
I
So
poured
you-
way too much.
You need to chug the cup.
Remember,
You can just pour it
hydrate,
in here
don't
if you
line
don't want to
drain.
chug. It's fine.
I'm good.
Oh god, what a trooper. What a trooper. Alright, now we just need a profession. We just need a profession. What's a job that people can do? Cheers to you as well. A solo down? For whom's? For whom's show
Oh
solo?
boy, a solo
Oh, for after? Oh, for Max. Got it.
Oh, okay.
Max, you have to sing a solo down about chugging after this.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, what's a profession? What do you want us to sing about? You okay, Dan?
Yeah, I just finished my chug.
Alrighty.
Good work.
Excellent.
Should I do it first?
You can. Why don't you go for it while we're getting some suggestions
Alright.
for
All
jobs.
right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey, do you ever have a little old drink? You're not feeling good, you're feeling on the brink. Well, take that drink and brush it under the rug. Take that bottom up and just do chug.
And just do
chug.
Amazing.
Just do chug.
Just do chug.
Don't do chug, kids.
If anyone tells you you can't do chug, do chug.
Dare to resist chugs.
Alrighty. Yeah, Mac and Brie, I can't believe you're almost out of points. Good riddance.
Good riddance.
To those points. Not to you. Please stick around. So you get more points.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I asked for a job and Steve said pelican, so really crushing it on that one.
Oh boy.
Nice.
We're gonna go with Crabstar's suggestion of Guitar Center employee. The old Guitar Center employee. Let's give it a go.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Another day at work.
Playing at the store.
I sold a guitar.
It was quite the chore.
Then this new kid came in.
He said, "Hey there, sir."
I would like a piano.
And he went over to a blur. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. The kid, he started playing.
Playing every tune.
He played so very well.
He bought a bassoon.
When he stopped playing,
He said, hey, look at me.
I've got one more act.
Shit. Oh,
di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I quit my job.
It was not so great.
If I'm not a good musician.
What is my take?
I wanted to be an action star.
But I couldn't be that.
And I left and went far.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I've never found that kid.
He's lost to the war.
Well, maybe one day.
I'll find him, but I'm not so sure.
I can always hope.
I can always dream.
That one day he'll show up.
As a famous meme.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Amazing.
Not bad ending.
I love
Pretty good ending.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
It's what the song needed. That song needed that, and it was perfect.
Exactly. You finish the song no matter what.
Committed, and that's what improv
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
Committing to the bit. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was so
Really
fun.
lovely to have you. You're obviously welcome back. We'd love to have you back in the future. Yeah, thank you all for being here as well. Good to see faces new and old.
Look
at all
he means
those
that
faces.
in a metaphorical sense because obviously we can't see.
Everyone
your
put
faces.
a face emote in chat so everybody
Everybody-
can say it's true.
Yeah, everyone pick one emote no matter what it is, and that is your face.
Yes, that is your face. Classic. All right. Well, we are gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid our friend Joystick Nick because they're hanging out tonight.
Nice.
and we don't always overlap with them. So we're gonna go give them some of that love because they're so good about rating us all the time. Awesome. And yeah, before we do that though, we're gonna end stream the way we end every single stream. Never changes, always the same. Marla, how do we end every single stream?
We all fall down.
We do.
Yes.
We do.
Yep.
We all fall down.
Yes.
All right. Well, go say hi to Joystick Nick. Give him that love, and we're gonna
Thanks
fall
everybody for
down.
watching.
Thank you.
Bye.